This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Taylor Swift's cat has a higher net worth than Travis Kelce. Olivia, I'm about to tell you, John.
You've crushed Bud Light, now you just ruined Penn State. I shouldn't say that. There was a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, Penn State did enough on its own.
Yeah.
So, you ejaculate ice cream. Everybody skeezers.
Skis.
Yeah,
Skis.
Skeezers.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got old Big Dick Dr. Schultz.
What's up, man?
Oh, dude, I expect a little more oomph from when I was big dicking you. And then my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What'd it do, Moneyline?
Hey, Mike, what's going on, buddy?
There you go.
I'm sorry, you know what I mean?
What do you mean? I thought you wanted a little enthusiasm. Here's your enthusiasm.
Yeah, oh, I get it. You're mocking me. Well, yep. I'll take it. It's some form of flattery. Real quick before we jump into the podcast, got a major comedy show coming up this Friday. Everyone at the Square Hill Sports Bar. Tickets are on Eventbrite. You can also get tickets at the door, but if you're going to go, get them on Eventbrite. It's Greenfield Finest Podcast comedy show. It's going to be myself, Mike Travers, Joe Welsh is going to be on the show, along with Monty Rabner, and headlining is John Evans. He's a semifinalist in Last Comic Standing. If you haven't seen this dude, he's a local guy, but he's been like traveling the country for all. He's freaking hilarious. So stop down at Square Hill Sports Bar Friday night, 8 o'clock. It's going to be a blast.
Can't beat it. How much are tickets?
$20.
Can't beat it. Night out on the town. Square Hill, get some pizza before or after. Have a night.
And it's and then one thing I do want to say about the Squirrel Sports Bar, you're not really in a bar. They have like a separate thing where they bought like an old movie theater, and it's literally set up perfectly for comedy or like bands, anything like that. So you're like,
you get hand jobs in there.
Yeah, someone did.
Yeah, that's
my mom's boyfriend.
Whoa.
And my mom wasn't there.
What would you do if you caught your mom's boyfriend giving himself a wrister at one of your comedy shows?
I'd just let him go. But like, I'd feel weird. I'd feel weird. I wouldn't spot him up after my set.
You think you would say anything, or that's one of those things? Just like, all right, man.
If I was on stage, I would have to bring it up.
Yeah,
if he's just jacking off during the set,
like while I'm telling a joke.
Yeah, you can't do that
under
the table.
Yeah, but like, oh, what's going on, Billy? You all right over there? You excited about that? I start talking about finger in the ass. Now you got one of your own.
Steeler season over. Kaput.
Thank God.
Yeah. It sucks because now, like, when football's over, it's hard to fill the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
So, besides that, but watching this team every week and like tricking yourself into being excited for it, and then the game just starts.
Or you have like an inkling of hope in your heart.
Yeah, and the game starts, you're like, oh yeah, this happens every week. What was I thinking?
Dude, it's like I actually took a nap. And then I woke up, and then I'm like, oh shit, I missed it. I come down at 7-0. I'm like, all right. And then next we fumble. It's 14-0.
Then 21.
21. Yeah. Then I'm like,
honestly though, Mason, he played decent.
They came.
It was a bad pick, but yeah.
That was a bad pick.
That kind of definitely in the end zone. Yeah, that was shit.
Yeah, those two turnovers were killers.
Yeah. He was forcing the rock to Pickens. I don't know if he's scared of Pickens, which I can kind of see that. But it's better than not throwing him the ball. But like he's
the biggest guy down there.
You got to figure though, how many times has he thrown like 8-yard passes at Pickens that turned into huge fucking plays in the past 3 weeks?
Yeah,
you just can't spot a team like that like 21.
No way.
No, you can't.
But there was a thing that like the last so many playoff games are like. It's 66-0
in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Of the last 5.
What the hell is going on?
That's not that many plays. 66 points is a fuck ton of points. To 0. Yeah, first quarter, last 5
quarters.
5 quarters of football, 66 points.
Like, dude, what are you game planning all week?
Are you like, we're going to come
whatever
out,
it is, dude.
It was like they shocked they had a game.
Boys, we're going to come out soft, okay? We're going to come out real soft, and then we're going to fucking try to claw our way back.
As soon as they moved that game was over.
Yeah, I agree.
The momentum.
Only hope we had was the fucking blizzard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude, it was a fuck ton of snow. They definitely didn't get all the snow out of the seats.
They didn't even come close.
They didn't come close.
No, but
people had to like shovel out their own seat. They were
at
like
the
throwing
same
it on
time,
other people's seat.
What do you do? Like,
I don't know.
You don't have a system in place. You're in Buffalo
for sure. You have to have a snow removal plan.
Well, so I seen the thing when they had the guys like shoveling like down the steps and shit. they weren't shoveling in the aisles. They did like the steps and everything, and they had like a
conveyor belt.
Yeah, and they were shooting it down on the field. So
and then the high lift would pick it up.
Yeah, so why couldn't you do that?
They didn't seem like they were doing that there.
No, they were. They were for the, like Shirley said, they were doing the walkways. I think their main concern was getting the walkways cleared.
Yeah.
And then, so they did that around the stadium, and then the seats. I just don't think they had the manpower. Like, dude, people couldn't get there.
They got 50 volunteers.
Yeah. 50 for a whole stadium.
$20 an hour in a blizzard.
Do you think the NFL should have had like a contingency crew? Like,
I agree.
Go get that cleaned up.
Well, I think there should be a contingency plan. Like, all right, if this happens, you got to move. You can't move an NFL game. Like Detroit's. We're playing Detroit. Or you go to Cleveland. Someone at Detroit, because they still have a home playoff game, would have made the most sense. Like, you play that there or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was just a day, but I don't know. It feels like it fucked everything up.
You remember at like Three Rivers Stadium, they'd have like a section tarped off all the seats?
Yeah.
Why the fuck couldn't they do that before the game and then untarp it?
Well, they would have, because for one thing, it would have been so heavy, the snow would have weighed down whatever tarp there was. You know what I mean? We're talking about 3 feet of snow.
Yeah,
and those tarps were like secure.
Yeah, they just had like
major tarps.
Yeah, they just had like a bucko logo.
You're just talking about a bunch of bungee cords. And like,
yeah.
I mean,
it would collapse it, and then it'd be a real fucking shit.
It would just go on top of it.
Yeah,
it'd be fucked.
It would just be so heavy they wouldn't.
It was so much snow. It's not like we're talking about like 6 inches of snow.
The field looked good.
Yeah, the field. That's the easy part.
The field was clear.
The characters you get for $20 an hour during a blizzard, I could just. I would have been one of those.
They were riding the conveyor belt.
Yeah, I would have been
going viral.
Yeah, dude, they were going skins doing that. They were. I wonder if they got like. If you got maniacs out in a blizzard, you gotta let them drink. Like, right? There's like.
No, but if a dude shows up to the stadium with like a 6-pack and he's cracking brews while he's shoveling snow, you can't say shit.
Right.
It's like, you want me to shovel the snow or not? There's 15 people here.
If he had to buy him at the stadium, it'd be a beer an hour. Dude.
Yeah, right.
You know.
But they played. The crowd was hitting Pickens and Johnson with DJ with snowballs. That was funny. Yeah. They were. They actually threw a couple snowballs at him like while they were en routes. This is just them on the sideline.
But back to what you were saying with that one, it was on that touchdown.
The touchdown. Yeah. Someone was like, "That's interference. That should be a flag." Like, dude, if there's snow, you could throw it on the field.
Yeah.
It's part of the experience now. If you're in a blizzard and you're just sitting there and you have all this snow and you have access to it, now you're part of the game and you could hit people with snowballs.
The funniest was like when the announcer he was like, "Someone in the crowd did not want him to catch that."
Yeah, right.
You know that dude is so pumped right now, telling all his boys, "Like, you see that snowball? That was me."
For sure.
You know how many other dudes are lying about it?
If the snowball hits him in the face,
that's
and then he
up.
misses the pass, what do you do? What happens?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Nothing.
That's got to be a penalty.
It's part of the game.
No.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
I think if you're playing,
that's too big of a stage.
Yeah.
Speaking of big stages, Romo was out of his mind last night.
I think Romo's like on edibles.
Did he not know like who was playing, or like he just wasn't making sense at all, like a lot?
He might have been on a bender. You know, it happens.
Yeah, that's what I honestly was thinking. That like you're stuck in Buffalo probably at least Friday night, right?
Yeah.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're day 3 of Buffalo. Like you probably was on a bender.
What else are you doing in Buffalo in a blizzard?
Snowstorm. Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, nothing was open. They probably just stayed in the hotel, partied.
Just got hammered.
Yeah.
Called some ladies of the evening.
I don't know if prostitutes come out in blizzards.
Oh, they do.
Tony Romo, they do.
Yeah, if you're Tony Romo, you're getting a prostitute in a blizzard. You know what I mean? It's the same. It's the same person that's going to shovel snow.
She's like, "Can we get this over with? I gotta go shovel snow."
But dude, I got this prostitute coming over. What's her name? Mark. He's into opiates and Bill's Mafia.
Like she would blow you for $20, but now they're fucking. She's going to shovel snow instead, so she upped it. It's $30 a smoker now.
Because she said she could shovel all night.
All night.
Make a
Z-Bird, if the Steelers are offering $20 a person to go do some snow removal, are you taking your talents down there?
It would depend, like the situation. Like if other hecklers were going down,
if it was a crew of people,
if it was a crew of people to go, like you said,
caught up. It would be like one of those times you never forget. Like you'd have a
That's
freaking
what I was
blast.
kind of thinking. It probably would be kind of fun. A bunch of your boys go do it, you fuck around, but that was also so much snow. It kind of takes the fun out of it. Like, all right, after 10 minutes, removing snow. Like,
Yeah,
We're not
so
getting
fun.
anywhere.
Yeah, right.
I think there's something about like whenever there was like a blizzard or something, we were kids and like school was like the major snow. It was like what's that? There was like chaos, like anything go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like that feeling, and I can
Your
imagine.
parents still had to go to work.
Yeah, and I can imagine like all of us being in a stadium. Like, dude, we would have been running down the field having a fucking time.
They would have
of our
probably
life.
asked us to leave.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, we got to get rid of them 6 guys. Just keep the Baldwin Eagle tits is the only one doing anything.
Could you imagine the fucking trouble the Steelers would have had once they told us they weren't paying us cash?
Wait, were they paying these people cash?
Probably not. No.
No.
Yeah, no one pays anybody in cash anymore.
I doubt they're even Venmoing you, dude. You're probably getting
No, yeah,
a
you're getting
fucking
check. Yeah, you're getting
mailed to you.
$10.99
Really?
for sure. Yeah.
So you're like getting you're subcontracted.
yeah. For
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, you're not even getting that $20
no, they're,
an hour.
they're $10.99 on you all day.
There goes all your drug addicts. They're not coming down for
Yeah,
that.
once they
they know
figured that
that.
out, they left.
Yeah, they started stealing copper out of the fucking thing. Josh sounds like I haven't been able to take a hot shower since the blizzard of 2024.
George Pickens blamed the refs. He said you can't play the Bills and the refs. I don't know. The refs they weren't great, but I mean they're never great.
It wasn't the worst ref game I've ever seen. Somehow
I mean,
we
that
got
Freiermuth fucking fumble was I don't know how that wasn't
that
a
should
fumble.
probably went to the Bills.
And same with that fucking Miles Jack fucking roughing a passer. That was bullshit, dude.
It wasn't great, but if it would have happened to Steelers, I would have took it.
Right.
But I mean,
But then 2 plays later, or the play before that, he faked the fucking.
Yeah,
it wasn't that much of a fake.
He did a little shoulder dip.
Little dip,
Yeah.
little dippity dip. But Pickens fumbled.
Fumble.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
fumbled.
Dude,
Yeah.
why would you just knowing you just know you're giving up thousands of dollars by saying that? It can't be worth saying it.
Oh, he's getting
No,
fined.
yeah, he's definitely getting fined for that. And it's just like, what is
You
for
lost.
what?
Like I said, there was probably one play could have been a pass interference. Dude, the Browns got hosed more than anybody that game.
I'm trying to remember.
There
what
was like
happened.
Browns
three.
and Texans.
There was like 3 calls that were just like crazy. in
Oh,
that
they
Browns
were
game.
Browns. They were getting fucked. I forgot about that.
They want the NFL. They wanted Stroud to move on.
They were.
Stroud's good.
He is.
They were. Mike Tomlin's getting interviewed after the game. One girl from ESPN, something Brooke.
He hates her.
Yeah,
Brooke Pryor.
Brooke
He
Pryor,
hates her guts.
Yeah, she asked him. She didn't even get through her whole question, dude. She was like, "Coach, you have a year left on your con," and he just walked right off the stage.
gonna
Gave
play
her a
it?
dirty look.
Yeah.
Here it is, right.
Anyone? Mike, you have a year left on your contract.
Ah!
I love that look, though. I love that.
Dude, you can't do that.
No, he seemed like an
Face the
asshole.
music. Like he's just
He hates her.
why
think
she
that's-
just gives him the business.
He just hates her. Like I don't know what. Like the questions.
There
he
has
don't-
to be something.
He don't like her questions, and like
She probably doesn't get the Homer fucking questions.
no, she doesn't. I think she's from ESPN, and he hates her guts. And he was in a bad mood, and he just dude. There was a meme from Eden Park on Twitter. It was like when the server says you can hit the buffet whenever you're ready. Like that's just like
Eden Park put that up.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, dude, good.
Yeah,
for
he
them.
does just bail. Like, what's it like? We'll deal with that. I'm not ready to deal with that.
Yeah, that's all you got to say. And then, I mean, I get it. You just lost, but I mean, you lost all the playoff games you
It
played.
wasn't even that close of a game. Really.
No.
Like you got within 7,
Right.
and then your defense just let them walk right down the field.
They were never really in it. But
No.
it also, at the same time, I say that it felt winnable too.
A
Dude,
couple
if you-
things would have went our way, like
Dude,
a
if
pick
you
or
just can't,
something.
you
Yeah.
can't start that shitty.
That's
Yeah.
you
You just
can't be-
spot the team 21 points and like claw your way back with it. Bills are a better team, but the Steelers like could have.
That
They didn't play great. They
That
didn't
pick
play.
in the end zone was just like,
That was a
okay,
killer.
That's it. You
Yeah.
started to come. Even though they did come back after that, it was just that was rough.
You even look at last night, like the night game last night. Like most people probably say the Eagles are more talented than the Buccaneers, but you get in a hole like that in the playoffs, dude. It's really fucking hard to dig your way out. We seen one team do it. That was the Patriots, the fucking Super Bowl, the Falcons, and it went down in history like that was like the greatest comeback.
I feel like the fucking Eagles imploded or something.
They
dude.
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
wheels fell off of
That dude got peppered about his Sirianni. He got peppered
And
about
he
his
answered the question,
and about his future with the team. And
There's a
he
lot
sat
of-
there and he answered all the
Dude,
questions.
there's a lot of coaches that have like really good years that like might be fired. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Greenfield Mike's probably going to get fired.
They
No,
asked him about it too, and he
Yeah.
answered it.
I don't think Greenfield Mike should get fired, but
What do you think happened there, Dak?
I think Dak just had a horrible game.
He just had a horrible game.
Yeah.
Put them behind the 8 ball. Then it was like
Yeah, it's hard to come back.
Yeah. Then you're forcing shit.
Yeah, and then they did. They kind of ran out of time. I don't know. With Belichick out there, I could see Jerry Jones making that phone call and seeing what old Billy B's thinking.
You think?
I don't
Yeah.
think
McCarthy
Bill-
won 12 games, 3 years in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he also got bounced 2 out of 3.
He did get bounced, but you can't make a quarterback play well.
No.
Dak might just not be like a fucking pressure player.
Yeah, but we're blaming Tomlin for this loss, and because they went down 21-0, and you're just not ready to play.
Right.
It's kind of like the same thing. I don't know.
Right.
I think I say it's kind of the same thing. It feels different. I just feel like Tomlin is just at the beginning. You see, I had Cam Hayward come out and said he doesn't want to be here if Tomlin's not going to be the coach. Tomlin addressed the team today. Said he's still going to be going to be here next year.
A lot of players say that, but then you got Najee saying
Najee was throwing shade. That's what Najee said. He was like, we need to have more of a leadership,
more discipline.
He was just saying more roles, basically, fucking.
Dude, he came from Bama, and I guess he's
you're
just
coming from Saban, and you're used to being run probably more like a military.
It's like a player coach, but there's no leaders on the team, and it's just nobody's held accountable.
And
some players want that.
You've seen highlights of dudes going through drills half-ass and shit like that. That shit shouldn't fly.
Right.
I know they're professional athletes that get paid millions of dollars, but you're still a part of a team. You still get coached
but
that.
Tomlin's they were saying that Tomlin wants his players to police themselves, but there's nobody to do it anymore.
Yeah, there's no leaders.
Right. Yeah, there's nobody policing.
You don't got a James Harrison or a Paul
who's a leader? I
Muller
guess Watt and
Hayward's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Minka spoke up and said dudes are practicing shit and
I think Najee's a decent leader.
Yeah, Najee and
he
Minka.
speaks the truth at least.
Even Bama dudes.
Yeah, even though Minka fucking.
He had a rough
game.
Yeah, he might be hurt or something.
Yeah, they said he was bad.
You have to teach him the old Greenfield Cougar, wrap him up.
Nobody would do. They were arm tackling all over the place
all weekend.
Yeah,
everybody was arm tackling, and they paid for it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting though. I don't. Yeah, I could see Jerry making that call.
I think
Dude, Billy
he
B
hung on to Jason Garrett for so long. Even Jason Garrett, Romo.
But Jerry,
they were showing highlights of previous years, Romo fumbling that snap.
He did it twice, right?
Dude, they would have won the game.
Yeah,
and they would
right.
What? How can a coach be
what am I supposed to do there?
Right.
How could I have changed that?
Field goal kickers missing 24-yarders.
Yeah, then the poor special teams coach gets fired because of that.
Yeah.
I thought the best was the Fox in the middle of that at halftime. Jimmy Johnson went ham and gave a halftime a pep talk to no one.
Yeah, that was insane,
dude. They were saying bring Jimmy Johnson back. He gave this big pep talk that none of the Dallas players heard. To the camera, and Gronk was all fired up.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was strange.
I never seen him that serious and that angry. And then later on that night, I guess them Cowboys dudes, once they're Cowboys, Cowboys for life. Irvin was crushed. You know what I mean? I was man.
Yeah, we'll see. Fucking season's wrapped up. Another playoff loss. It's just it's the same thing.
What happened? All right, so this will be the final Mason Pickett talk.
Yeah.
What happens next year?
I think they battle it out in camp.
You think? Do you think they're going to re-sign Mason?
I don't think they're going to give Mason a chance, dude.
I think they're
going to give him a backhanded chance like they did when we got Mitch.
I think you're probably I think you're probably right. I think there's going to be a quarterback.
But they hope
it's going to be KP all day.
Because they left Kenny as the number one quarterback on the depth chart.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So it's weird shit like that with the Steelers that bothers me.
Yeah, Tomlin, why are you coddling this dude? Is he that fragile? Do you have to tell him you're still my guy?
Yeah, I'm just not playing you.
The thing about it is if they start him, he's going to get hurt anyway.
He's
just going to get hurt. You need two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at this year, 50-some quarterbacks played.
Yeah.
We had a guy over in Friendship. He burnt down his house. It was right when the Steelers were wrapping up. I think it happened at 7:38 or something like that. I might be mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, a man set his own house on fire. Yeah, what time is it? 7:38. Yep. So that was right around when you knew the game was over, and this dude set his house ablaze.
Couldn't take it anymore.
He must have had the Steelers money line or something big. He must.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or plus 10, and then they fucking lost by 14, you know?
Or just a diehard Steelers fan. He was like, this is
Yeah,
our
the guy
year.
wanted to win. He's fed up, and he was on protest. I'm lighting all my shit on fire.
Yep.
I'll show you.
Yep. Now he doesn't have any shit, and it's freezing cold out.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, I wish I wouldn't have burnt my house down.
Should have done that in hindsight.
I'm stuck at this warming center in Greenfield. It's a Kogo's bathroom.
A big warming center day today. How about?
Oh, dude, I'm like, they said there's a warming center in Greenfield. Like, I had to find out where it's McGee.
Yeah, it's McGee.
Yeah, it's the wreck.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a warming center.
Yeah, it's any building that has heat.
Yeah.
Subway, warming center.
Remember we used to drink at that warming center underneath the pool?
Yeah, the broiler room.
Yeah, it'd be so cold
That's one of
outside.
the weirder places I've hung out.
It took
Yeah.
years off our life huffing in them chemicals.
All that chlorine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid.
The laundry mat.
Didn't somebody have like a key for like?
Yeah,
yeah,
Joe.
yeah. And like, dude, I got that key. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go.
There was
down
like
there.
snacks
Dude,
and
there
shit
would
for
be
the
like-
football team, like old ass crackers.
There'd be
Old
like
as hell.
15
Old as
dudes,
fuck.
hanging out down there, though. It would jump.
Especially if it started raining.
Yeah,
It was always cold when I
anybody
was there.
listening is not from Greenfield. There was a little like broiler room underneath the city pole down at McGee, and like one of our friends had access to it, and we hung out there. And
We used to
drank
get out there and
beers.
just drink.
Yeah, I only remember being down there like once. I don't remember being down there too often.
Oh, I went down there quite
two
a
or
few
three times.
Yeah.
I was down there a few times. That was like my crew.
Yeah, that was a big break for you boys back in the day.
Well, no, I think when me and Schuster got that apartment, I think it shocked the world. You know what I mean? That was like
Yeah.
that was it. That put us on the map. And then
that
like
place
then
is
we
the
got
best.
we got kicked out of that place on Bristol, and then the dude was, we never paid him rent, and then he sent us. He was like, "You just can live in this place, and I'll take $50 off a month of rent, so you guys can afford it." Meanwhile, we didn't pay for 3 months at Bristol, so he sends up to Hazelwood Avenue, that drag shack.
I remember that place.
It was like up on this like weird ass driveway. The person underneath us smelled like macaroni and old cheese, and like they had to hate us. Like, I mean,
They ripped that place down.
Yeah, thank God.
It was defiled so much.
Dude, one night I got all drunk. I mean, dude, thank God Schuster woke up. I got all drunk and put a pizza in the oven and fell asleep. And like Schuster woke up like crawling on his hands and knees, like doing
Smoked them out.
Yeah, Schuster was like pulling my arm and pulled me out over a Totino's, dude. And then he was like, "Dude, it's my last fucking pizza, dude. You fucking burnt the fuck out of it." And like, dude, it was so like, and he like left it sit out for like 2 days to tell everyone the story. Dude, look at this pizza, dude. Look at Z-Bird fucking him and burnt the house down over this pizza right here.
That's great.
All right, let's do some voicemails, Larry.
Hey, this is Augie from Madison. I just want to know why they put a digital code on Chipotle restaurant bathrooms. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard about.
Well, they don't want you shooting up in there, Augie.
You fucking serve jet fuel for your ass. What would Greenfield do? Thank you.
I probably got a treatment. Hey, get to a meeting.
Oh, yeah, turn off the podcast. Maybe catch a meeting, buddy.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Hit me up in my DMs, dude. We'll go to a meeting tomorrow.
Dude, he definitely got kicked out of a Chipotle for being way too high. He's, I'm calling that podcast.
Dude, they get me.
He was in the I mean, he knew a lot about the bathroom, so he was obviously in the bathroom for an extended period of time. And being in Chipotle, people needed to use the bathroom. And Augie was just in there making voicemails to Greenfield's Finest podcast, doing God knows what else in there, too. Dude, before you take the next voicemail, I got a funny voicemail story. My number is up on the podcasting, and this weekend, like, I get a phone call from a random number. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey, what's up, dude? It's Gary. Just calling in. Like, dude, you're never gonna fucking believe this. I'm in fucking. I'm like, whoa. Who is this? He was like, wait. He's like, I was trying to call it a voicemail. I thought it was, I'm like, no, dude, this is Z-Bird. He's like, this is Z-Bird? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, why's your I'm like, it's a long story, dude. He's like, dude, you want to hear my gear grinder? I'm like, sure, dude. Tell me your gear grinder. And I'm like, I was like, dude, here's the number. Call in and leave that, you know? And he was like, yeah, but you know it now. So, like, you know, I'm like, all right.
Was it a good gear grounder?
I don't think he called back in, so I'd rather let him tell it because you got to hear.
I kind of like that. People just calling you and just telling you what their gear grinder is.
Hey guys, this is Chuck Diesel. I just took a break from freezing my fingers off to give you guys in the 16 to 19 degree weather through my work gloves, doing rock salt down here near New Skid Row, aka Smithfield Street. Yeah, you guys are awesome to listen to. Love you guys. Listened to you for at least about a year or so now. John said I was packing last night at home. I got to move in 2 weeks. So I'm going from 15207 to 15120. I'm going to get a Munhall with a great Chinese condiment collector and returner is from. We all do that around here. I guess it must be across the river Munhall thing. We return unused Chinese. The number one to go to with all the Chinese condiments is duck sauce. Duck sauce goes good with the red sauce, the wonton, and the egg roll. I'll see you Zeeburg on the 19th.
Oh, man.
And you guys take care now.
Larry, you're not vetting these calls anymore? Yeah. What the fuck's going on here?
That was a minute longer originally.
Wow. So Chuck Diesel, thanks for listening, brother.
Thanks for
you're
the call, brother. So, did we got another voicemail?
Yeah.
Hey, Greenfield's finest. This is Waterboy's daughter, and I just wanted to...
Pause that for a second. How old's Waterboy's daughter?
She's young.
Sounds like it.
Should we 15?
Yeah, she's young. Yeah.
So we got a minor calling in right now?
Yeah, she can't listen to all of our stories.
Well, we wouldn't let her. I was like, dude, I can't tell jokes in front of your daughter.
Yeah.
Like, when they had us up there to do a comedy show. Nice kid, but I'm like, she's only,
No, I don't know, but she's young. She's very young.
She's only, she's 15.
It sounds like she's 8.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that even though that he's the water boy, he doesn't even remember to bring home the water half of the time, so the water cooler is most of the time always empty. I want you guys to know that, to rip on my dad. Dad, I know that you're going to be listening to this while you're at work. I love you. And please remember
What the fuck?
Oh,
she's
great. That was great.
That was a good one.
That was a good call.
Waterboy, what the fuck, man? Bring home
You
water
can't
for
be
your
the water
daughter.
boy and not like have water at the crib.
You're
You
about
gotta
to
have
lose your
water
nickname.
everywhere. You have to have like in glass bottles. You have to have the
Like
fucking
aged
gotta
water.
spill
Certain
it.
aged
Yeah.
water.
You got to steal one every day.
You gotta have you gotta have sparkling water. You got a flat water. You can't call yourself the water boy and not even have any water in your own crib.
You
Kids drinking tap.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
You're going to have
kid
like
go-
case. Okay.
So your kid has to call in your favorite podcast so you can fill up her damn water bottle.
Dude,
Get on the water boy.
He's too busy for everyone, so they have to get a hold of Waterboy through this podcast. He don't return a text.
He won't take a call.
He's pushing so much water, dude, that he don't got time.
Eagle Tits is blowing everybody if you're wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
Eagle Tits is choking here.
All right.
Oh, boy.
So I guess we're out of fucking.
Get him in the comments. Get him in the comments.
Kenny's going to kill you if you don't figure this out.
Yeah. You're going to ruin his streak.
So I guess your TikTok's working. I hope I'm coherent, this water boy. My daughter says, hey, I saw a GFP TikTok, and it was the one where you gave Jack the present. And I'm like, oh, shit. There's so much wrong with that. And fucking she comes down 10 minutes later and goes, hey, I just called GFP. And I'm like, how the hell would you get the number? She's like, it was on the TikTok. That's good for you guys. And I'm like, what'd you say? And she's like, oh, I just said some shit about you. And well, she didn't say shit. But no, she's like, I'll tell you what I said. I'm like, no, I want to hear it on Wednesday. So hopefully you allow her call.
Yeah, she called you.
You guys have a good weekend.
She called you a deadbeat.
Okay.
I was just going to say
She's thirsty, water boy. Help her out.
Get her a drink of water, for fuck's
She's
sake.
dehydrated.
Talking about
Poor girl.
a dry January. They ain't even got water in the house.
Water boy stingy with the water. Holy hell.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. So, last week or 2 weeks ago when Chevy Woods was on, Jack, you used the word skeezer in a sentence very appropriately, fit right in. It was good. It's so rare that a white guy can use the word skeezer in a sentence. And I just thought that needed to be recognized.
I appreciate that.
Is that part of your regular repertoire? You and Chevy, all the time you get together, talk about skeezers and shit? Or was that like a planned question or off the cuff? Because it's been like 4 years on this podcast. I ain't never heard the word skeezer before. But still very impressed that you were able to work it into a question.
Well, thanks, Kenny. Yeah, I like being recognized. Obviously, skeezer was a big word for us a long time ago. Like when we were in
90s.
We were in our teens,
high school.
We were calling everybody skeezers.
Skis.
Yeah, skeezers. I haven't said it in forever. I don't think. I don't know how the fuck it popped in my mind.
Because we were all reminiscing that whole fucking episode, so everybody was feeling nostalgic.
Took my mind back to a different time, and I just said skeezers.
Let's just bring it back.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, if we did this podcast back in like 2001, or like anytime from like pretty much 96 to 2001, you would have heard the word skeezer 2,300 times
You'd
an
have been
episode.
disgusted by it.
It would have been like Skeezer's finest podcast. We would have been saying nothing but skeezer this, skeezer that.
She's a skeezer. He's a skeezer.
Yeah, it's a fun word to say. Try to work it into something if you can. Opportunity isn't there a ton, but when you can, saying the word skeezer is fun. Hopefully
you gotta strike while the iron's hot,
dude. I watched that Sopranos shit and it had me saying "hooer."
like Ralphie does.
She's
a hooer. Yeah, that's like my new one. But I'll be happy to bring skis back in.
Yeah, skeezer's decent.
Skeezer's a decent word. No, a bunch of skeezers.
Is there skis down there?
Yeah, you were always asked if there's any skeezers down there.
Yeah, like what skis
What
are
are those skeezers up to? Do you wreck any skeezers? You know, shit like
Your
that.
one boy, like, oh my god, she's such a skis.
Yeah, she's the biggest skeezer ever. I always like the full word skeezer.
You didn't abbreviate it?
I mean, I did. Don't get me wrong, I definitely did. But like, skis and I always like skeezers. Like, it's just a good word. It's like it's different. It's old.
It's old.
Yeah, but Ken, we used to say it all the time. I don't know where the fuck it came from.
I don't know where it originated. I'd say probably like
I think it's biblical.
Older black dudes in the 70s. I could see them saying skeezer a lot.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck we picked it up from.
We think we're playing football with dudes like Sherry Woods, so like the older dudes were telling them about skeezers.
You think
it trickled down.
It trickled its way into Greenfield.
Now Waterboy's daughter's going to be calling everybody skeezers at school. Dude, if you walk into a high school and you start using the word skeezer, you're going to that's going to stick.
Oh, you're retro, dude. Yeah, you're going to be the fucking
skeezer might be like the new like fucking Riz or like no cap next year.
Yeah, dude.
They're going to put it in the dictionary.
Yep.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. Alright, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol Insanity, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who'd be Corn Dicking this week?
Alaskan Airlines. I wrote Alasian Airlines. Alaskan Airlines offering $1,500 to people on the plane where the window completely blew out.
It wasn't even a window. It was like a whole
it
fucking panel.
It like started with the window, right? And then
another window with like panes of glass were flying off.
So it was. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it's the whole side.
It looks like I thought it was one of those emergency exit doors, like on the side of the plane,
that's
but it's
what
not.
It looks like.
So if you were sitting there and that happened, you're suffering is $1,500 right now.
You know what? Luckily,
I thought they were offering everybody on the plane.
Yeah, everybody on the plane.
on
The two seats next to that were vacant.
Yeah, they said that people missed their flights. I don't know how much I'm buying that.
Oh,
so nobody got either that or they got sucked the fuck out and they're giving you $1,500 hush money.
Right, that's true. There could have been two people sitting there and they're fucking a couple skis.
They said it was pulling shit out the plane because pressure. It's like sucking shit out the plane.
Bet it got freezing quick.
Yeah. Dude, imagine that. And then the fucking oxygen mask.
How long were they flying
down.
with it like that?
They said thank God it happened when they weren't at fucking cruising altitude. So it must have happened
They're still
relatively soon, like after they took off. Because they said if they were up at cruising altitude, motherfuckers have been getting sucked out.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought you could get sucked out.
You can, but the higher you go, I guess, the difference in pressure.
Vacuum is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, so like when people like jump out of planes, I mean, those doors obviously have to open. Like,
right, but you're not
is
going
there like
that high.
Is there like a counter type thing that...
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
Like the doors open, it doesn't really seem like a big deal.
Right, but you're
buckled. You're also
not
buckled in.
You're not 30,000 feet in the air either.
Yeah,
I think you jump
lower.
from like 10,000 feet.
Yeah, you're a lot lower, and like you are like you're like strapped in there until you're not. But you're right. You don't stand up.
But
and
when
get
you
sucked
see them,
out.
like they're trying to talk to each other, that's why they use lights and shit because you can't hear shit.
Yeah, but it's just not as high.
I think that's what I think it is.
My mom said, my mom's partied her whole life, and she was like, she was like, Michael, let me tell you right now, there ain't nothing like skydiving.
Chrissy's not a big skydiver.
There ain't no drug in the world like skydiving. yeah, she went twice.
Really?
This isn't made up. I'm being dead serious.
That's crazy.
Well, she said,
I don't picture Chrissy's skydiving.
No, me
she lost all that weight. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't picture her as a skydiver.
No, who'd she go with?
She actually went with her friend, but she had to jump with the person. Tandem.
Yeah.
Her friend didn't. Her friend had gone enough times that didn't have to do it with a tandem person, but my mom is still going like with a tandem. I think she has to do so many jumps.
Yeah, you have to do so many before they let you jump by yourself.
I know she's went twice. She might have went another time since, but out where they live at, that's like a big thing. Like she lives out in like.
Wait, so she's been going like this is recent?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably within the past year. She went twice.
Oh, I thought you were talking about before.
Yeah.
No. So she's out there living life.
Yeah, she's living her best life
living
now.
on the edge.
Skis just jumping out of planes. Old skis.
The great ski shoot.
Did you see that someone lost a cell phone out the window? It got sucked out and it made the fall. Like it survived the fall.
Did it have
that case is
had an OtterBox on it.
I dropped one from my pocket to the floor once and it cracked.
It had a Stanley's metal cup around it. That's crazy, dude. I mean, how high up?
$1,500 though. I don't. That doesn't seem like that's enough.
No, you got a couple more bucks.
You
than
traumatize me every time I get on a plane the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'll be freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really happens. So when you, I don't know. You gotta give me $5,000 and it's cool.
Yeah, or give me.
I probably just been happy
credits.
I didn't die.
Yeah, but you always want something, John.
Yeah, you survived, dog. You gotta be a prize.
Survive.
Gonna be a prize for that shit.
Former eBay executive sentenced to 5 years, and eBay has to pay $3 million to a couple who owned an online newsletter this guy was like the head of security, and he was having people send live cockroaches, live spiders, and like funeral wreaths to this couple's home because I guess they wrote like a bad like write up about him, and he just went totally ballistic and like ruined this people's lives for like 3 years.
It's fucking crazy.
So what the fuck is that? Like, is that harassment?
Yeah.
Is that what he went to jail for?
Yeah,
Like
harassment and
like felony harassment.
Like there was something in there about like ruining their quality of life, and which
stalking or some shit.
Yeah, if you got live cockroaches coming to your house a couple times a week, that's gonna get old quick.
This dude was obsessed about it.
Yeah, he looked a little strange. He
didn't like a bad review.
No.
So wait, so he's a seller. He made. If I'm getting
no, he like worked there.
Yeah,
he was
a seller.
Like eBay's like head of security or some shit like that. And I don't know. They have like an online newsletter, and they must have bashed him about something.
They blasted him.
Yeah.
he wasn't having it.
He blasted back. A funeral wreath, like really.
It's dark.
Yeah, that's pretty dark. Like
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Skis.
They sent her like a fish wrapped in a newspaper.
That's a Sicilian message. It means your pussy stinks.
Skip Bayless trying to throw his Cowboys gear away for the 20th season in a row. Skip makes that every year. He makes poor Ernestine or whatever her name is. What's his wife's name?
I don't know.
I think it's Ernestine or Ernest or some shit like that.
Ernest goes to
fucking, where's he
but
at?
Skip's throwing his shit. Yeah, he's doing his little stick where he throws all of his gear away. And he was just defeated by the garbage can lid because it was an automatic lid. Every time he tries to go throw something away, he gets fucking punked by the lid.
Wow. Anything for a like.
Still got that Zeke.
Yeah, so he's getting he's got to throw in the Zeke. He's trying to make it smooth, and he just can't get the shit in there. I don't know. Skip does this every year, but it gets talked about every year too. So good for him, I guess.
Yeah.
But he kind of lost his luster that he has to hit the button every time he goes to throw something away.
Yeah, he should have went and just got like a big trash
You
can.
got to take it off or something.
I mean, plus it's not totally destroyed. Let's be honest.
No, that's a fresh bag of garbage. That's a fresh garbage bag.
And he's pulling them off for next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing in this world that surprises me more than Skip Bayless having people that listen to him every day.
It's truly insane. It really is. There's a lot of people on TV like that too.
Yeah,
it's just like Jesus. Maybe people just don't know better.
Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith were together
for the longest. Yeah,
that's like torture to me.
Yeah, that was like part of my interruption was like their show for forever.
No, it was something. Pardon the interruption is Mike Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser, who I love.
Oh, that's a good show. What did fucking Skip and I can't remember what the fuck their show was, but yeah, they were on for a while.
Yeah.
When they beefed, they're always getting beefs. Fucking Stephen A. Smith called Jason Whitlock a fat piece of shit this weekend.
Yeah, he went at him pretty hard.
Yeah.
Whitlock seems a little shook by it because he keeps trying to bring up his basketball record in college.
Yeah, Whitlock's kind of backed into a corner now, like where it's just no one pays attention to him, and he's just trying anything to like stay relevant. So he tries to take like different approaches, and it's just once you just can't keep being a troll forever and like make a career out of it.
The bloom came off that flower a long time ago.
It runs its course after a while. We had a Chicago man sue 27 women for $75 million after they wrote negative reviews on the website. Are we dating the same guy? They wrote that he was a ghoster and he was clingy.
That's kind of opposites.
That's what I was about to say. So like, there's a website out there. Are we dating the same guy? Pittsburgh got one. Every city got one. And I guess this dude I don't know. He must have been slaying because he had 27 chicks on there fucking writing about him. But they're saying he was a clingy and a ghoster, which you really can't be both.
He was clingy until he got a piece, and then he ghosted you.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
He just fucking skis. He don't care.
He's not a bad looking kid.
He was telling bitches I love him right away.
He's not a bad looking kid. John, what do you think about that boy there?
Yeah, he got a nice build to him.
He'll crush some blocks.
Yeah, he'll get some skis. Kenny might have fucking opened up a can of worms that we're not going to be able to put back in the can.
I know. You know, we do.
We start saying skeezer again.
It'll be in Greenfield in no time.
Skeezer that.
We'll have skeezer T-shirts.
But I don't know where. So this 27 chicks. I don't know where the fuck this cat came up with $75 million. I don't really see him getting that. Like, how much you want to sue these girls for? $75 million. Like, dude, they.
All right, take it easy, Dr. Evil.
Right.
In today's day and age, it was a great move by him to get any publicity. So, like, if he can, like, take this and move it on to something else.
You know what, though?
More skis.
You know how many other skeezers are going to see that he had all them chicks and want a piece for themselves? Like, what's all the hubbub about?
Yeah, there's out of all the negative, you go to feed through, there might be some good ones in there. He knows how to grub box.
Yeah, I mean, 27 kills bitching about you on the internet. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
He's definitely
and now you're distraught about it?
Yeah, that's kind of the pussy move. The chicks aren't going to like that one. You might get sued if you blow this guy. I mean, what's that?
It's a class 27 people. That's a class action lawsuit.
New slimming trend called calf talks. It's using Botox to slim your calves. You boys like your calves?
I got great calves.
I actually have really nice calves.
I don't.
No?
I have, like, smaller calves.
Mine are pretty small.
No, yeah.
It's just weird since I've been
cut
cutting grass my whole life. But
yeah, you think you would have some monsters.
you think, but I don't.
Yeah.
It looks like two women.
I thought big calves were the thing. Maybe for chicks, they're trying to slim them down.
That looks like two chicks right there.
Chicks.
Oh, it is chicks, Anthony.
Oh, yeah, so dudes don't.
Chicks don't want them ham hocks.
This is for girls, boys.
Yeah, we're talking about getting fucking
I just
calf
asked you if you
reductions.
like your calves.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, the women are doing this. Men aren't really doing this yet, I don't think.
Not yet.
Yeah, no.
Look at the dude in the chair all tatted up. Is he the dude in charge of the surgery? Look at him.
He's smoking a roach, right? Yeah, how you like your calves?
He's like, yeah, honey.
Hey, man, mind if I jerk off in this chair while I can get your calves Botox?
He's on the phone with boy. Like, yeah, I'm about to suck the fat out of ski's calf, yo.
But yeah, I don't know. I like my calves. I'll keep my calves. You getting calf talks? Would you rather slim them down or blow them up?
So, I mean, mine are small, so I'd rather blow them up. But dudes are known for getting calf implants.
Yeah, Johnny
That's
Drama.
weird.
Yeah.
We had a whole episode on it.
Yeah, that's a great episode.
Zebra, you sent me this one. This is more up your alley. This is like your people. Dylan Mulvaney had an event at Penn State. Was paid $40,000 to go, and they had 10 people show up.
Dude, it was the most.
You hear me use the correct pronoun there?
Yeah.
You see that? I said they.
They, them. There was only 17 of they, them.
So, yeah, she went up there, and then, like, it was, like, on one of the news channels.
Is that him right there?
No, that ain't Dylan.
But, like, do you got the clip from that? Yeah. Show that. Yeah, listen. This is what she got $40,000 for that.
Who makes that call to give this kook 40 grand? She's the one that ruined Bud Light.
Yeah. Oh. And that's who showed up for $40,000. You could have got a fucking major band.
You imagine how? Yeah,
Who
right.
paid the 40?
You could have got Creed to show up for $40,000. You could have got Mace and Cameron to show up for $40,000. You could have got fucking a lot of people. Lloyd Banks would have came probably 5 times for $40,000. Memphis Bleak would have been there all fucking week.
Oh, I'd have been there if Memphis Bleak was there.
Yeah, Memphis Bleak is. Dude. I mean, but it came from the college 100%, John.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they're trying to prove their wokeness.
How disappointed would you be if you saw this clip somehow and you saw your kid in the fucking one of those 10 people?
Did those people have to buy tickets?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
so they recouped like $36.
Yeah. And half of them snuck in. They got let in through the back door.
That'll probably be the last time he gets that money.
Yeah, if you're Dylan Mulvaney, you've got to.
That's a wrap.
Your jig's up.
Jig is up.
The jig is up.
You've crushed Bud Light. Now you just ruined Penn State. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was. There was a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, Penn State did enough on its own.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more normal things that happened at Penn State.
Yeah, she was probably just walking around campus.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Dylan, want to go on stage? We got
It's
40
freezing
racks
out.
for
She
you.
got a skirt on. Ridiculous.
Her balls shriveled right into her stomach.
Let's move on. It'll be 45 minutes of us cooking Dylan Mulvaney. Everybody's getting fired.
He's a real skeezer.
We had a teacher break up a fight between 2 fats by running over with a plate of cookies. I don't know if this.
That's hilarious.
I don't know if she had this just in hand and ran over the fight, or she picked this plate up. Let me get this fat ass some cookies. It's the weakest fight ever.
Ooh, those hoes is fighting. Ooh, know some
cookies.
She's like, can I eat the one?
It seemed like, yeah, Whirly a charm. The fat like went right into the cookies.
Fats love cookies.
Yeah, look, you see, like if the lid gets knocked off, and boom, right in. It looks like she goes right for it.
Yeah.
She grabs it.
They break away because that's when the footage got raw.
Chocolate chip.
They're like, this is not good. Children can't watch this. Like, what the fight? Like, no, what she does to these
You think
cookies.
they're like fighting over the cookies, and then like
she's like, there's enough for both of you.
I bet they were.
I don't know if there was because when that lid opened up, it like they didn't come spilling out. Yeah, it looked a
One
lot.
ate half of them.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was over.
She was mad because she took her Dylan Mulvaney ticket at Penn State. She was like, you know that ticket was supposed to go to me. I'm going to kick your fucking ass, Aaron.
They definitely talk like that.
Yep. She got the Cobra Kai hair knot and a fucking...
It's like how you get a dog off somebody. You know what I
You
mean?
throw them fucking...
Yeah. That's how if you get Fats to stop fighting, throw a winger or a fucking plate of cookies. I guess that word. Those are broads, right?
Yeah, they're broads.
These days, who can tell?
But dude, let's be honest. When's the last time them skis got their box grub?
Never
once. That's why they're so angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got multiple cats at their house.
Yeah, or they're definitely some heavy masturbation going on. Some panting going on in that room.
Panting.
Yeah. Some fucking beer bottles are flying up there. Sticks of margarine. They ain't playing games.
She's been in Med Express for an extraction before, I'm sure. Dude.
You're like, hey, oh my God, I thought it was G.I. Joe. She got the Millennium Falcon up there. You got quite a large vagina, young lady. Why don't you take you and your giant pussy and go home? Stop wasting your money on Dylan Mulvaney tickets.
He took a lollipop and threw it out the doors and she'd run out after.
I was just going to see how long that was going to go on for. Brother Norm's Heat waited till their head coach Erik Spoelstra's divorce was finalized to give him his $120 million contract.
Oh,
what a move! What a move!
Yeah,
what a move!
That's
dude.
looking out for your boy right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You think he was like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm good right now.
We're in negotiations.
In 2 years.
Like, listen, these papers are going to be signed the next day.
I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
I wonder how much his wife got besides that. I mean,
it wasn't like he was making peanuts before that. Though.
No. I'm sure. Yeah, he's probably. Yeah, he's fine. She probably walked out of there with a fair amount of money.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
do you know what his wife looks like?
I don't know.
I'm curious. I bet she's good looking.
She wasn't bad looking.
No,
She
she's
wasn't?
definitely gonna be hot. He's the fucking Heat. He lives in Miami. He's the head coach of the Heat.
That was that first contract wife, though. We're talking second contract.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it his first? I feel like he's been at the Heat forever.
Yeah.
So it's probably not
Why
his
does he have his
first.
wedding ring on his right hand? I guess it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, they're divorced, John.
Mm-hmm.
That's a divorce separation
That's
ring.
a separation ring. Wear it on your right hand. Everybody
It's the
knows
opposite
that.
of a promise ring.
Yeah. I promise you ain't coming over here because you're a who.
I wonder if there was a way like she was trying to like he's about to get a new contract. I'm entitled to that too. Like
Oh, she was definitely trying to do
and
that.
there's probably like unless they got to sign the papers before the divorce is finalized. He was probably like, I'm never gonna finalize this fucking divorce.
The thing is, like, he's paying for her lawyer basically, so she got a fucking top-notch divorce attorney.
Yeah.
So you know he's trying to get that, and the Heat were like, nah, you know what? We can't agree on anything.
You gotta do like what Sopranos did. Like he went around and visited with the best divorce lawyers in town. Like that dude Stephen King taught him that. He said, "Yeah, you gotta go talk to the best ones." A divorce lawyer like that will take her case on pro bono just for a percentage. Like, listen,
yeah.
It's like almost as good as a fucking accident.
It's a hit and run situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably walked away with like a good 30, 40 million.
I need a good old fashioned hit and run, dude.
Do you?
Yeah. Nice little neck back injury.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, we don't need you all banged up again.
Yeah, but nice little check at the end.
Jack,
It's
you already
always nice.
lost your butthole once, dude. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I almost lost it again on yesterday. Thought
Did
I
you?
had food poisoning, man.
Did you? You got poisoned.
Talk about it.
You were poisoned.
So I fucking got some wings from this wing place, and it was just, I woke up in the middle of the night.
Undercooked.
And it was over for me. It was
Puking
from,
or
like,
just shiting?
Both.
Ah.
Dude, the shiting was just from 5:30 until like noon nonstop. It was insane.
You're gonna wear that thing out.
Is it now a thing where like wings disgust you for now?
It's over for me. I
for,
can't
for like 3 years.
I honestly can't even like go in my fridge and throw them out because my stomach is like turning so much like that. Like
that sucks.
That sucks, man.
Brutal.
That happened to me with crab legs once, and I didn't eat crab legs again for like 7 years.
Yeah, I feel like this happened to me with wings like a long time ago, and I remember taking a major wing break. And I'm definitely gonna be on one now because it was brutal.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's hard to find a good wing. It is. Like like the way I like them. Like it's.
You like them well done and crispy.
I like them well done.
I like them well done so the skin's crunching.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate when they're like chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's what gets you to shits, boy.
Yeah, that's what have you shit Mountain
Clean
Dew.
yacht.
That couldn't have been any cleaner. It was like colonoscopy like prep clean.
Like you took the shake.
Yeah. Oh man, on fire. Everything was burning. Taylor Swift's cat has a higher net worth.
Everything was burning.
Taylor Swift's cat has a higher net worth than Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift's cat Olivia Benson boasts. Her cat's name's Olivia Benson. That's a weird name for a cat. Boasts a $97 million net worth, surpassing her boyfriend Travis Kelce, who has $40 million net worth. Olivia, I'm about to tell you, John. Olivia earned wealth through music video appearances, a merchandise line, and high-profile ad cameos.
This is Taylor's money. I'm sure
but it's
the cat isn't keeping the money.
No, it's probably in
Taylor
a
Swift's
trust.
money.
No, it's probably in a trust. That she's probably the executive of the trust,
There's
so
no way
she
that-
gets no taxes taken out
Yeah,
of
there's no way
money.
that cat doesn't have his own
Yeah, this is
LLC or S
brilliant.
corp.
Yeah.
or
This is
trust.
actually brilliant.
Yeah, this is a crazy tax loophole.
This is a rich person problem.
Yeah.
No, I think that one movie that documentary where the dude left all of his money to his dog, and then like the dog had a keeper, so like. You took care of the dog. You kind of got to live the life of the dog, but the dude was like, "Yeah, the dog loves being around hot women and parties.
Yeah, he loves cocaine.
He loves cocaine.
Dog's just in the corner.
He
like,
loves skeezers and cocaine.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
We had a first-time flyer arrested for asking flight attendants to join the Mile High Club. First-time flyer James Finster was inebriated enough to invite 2 flight attendants to a Mile High Club.
He's pretty drunk.
Oh, he's midair. Yeah, I guess he kept badgering them, asked them if they wanted to see his cockpit and all kinds of shit like that. Yeah, he got himself arrested. That's gonna get you
picture of
arrested.
this legend?
Yeah, no, James Finster, you're gonna get arrested for that every time, buddy.
Yeah,
that's great.
Want to see my cockpit? I love that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He put some time and effort into it, at least. You know what I mean?
Want to see my cockpit?
He probably had like 1 million analogies to go with airplanes.
You can't even you can't make that joke under any circumstances. Even if you think like you and the like waitress or the stewardess are having like a good rapport, you can't ever be like, hey, how about want to see my cockpit? You know what I mean? That's never gonna fly. You can't take that risk.
But I would never say never.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sure in the history
I don't
of.
think.
She's like, "Sir, would you like a drink?" Like, "Yeah, I'll take a wild turkey." And would you like to see my cockpit?
Have you ever been on an airplane between like next to people where they like hit it off and like shit's like started getting weird or anything like that?
No, I sit next to this real nice old lady one time. Me and her had a good conversation.
Well, I'm not saying with me. I'm saying with there was people next to me. It was like 3 rows and 3 rows, and I was an aisle seat, and these 2 people were out in the middle seat, and the girl was like just a gabby girl, and she was like got on and was like, yeah, I like went and like visited my boyfriend, and the dude was like going to visit his girlfriend, some shit like that. It was honestly like some like rom-com, beginning of a rom-com shit.
They went to the Mile High Club.
And then they start drinking like heavy, like real heavy.
They were on a date.
Yeah, and then they start Frenching, and like there was hands, like fucking dude. It was getting hot and heavy.
No shit.
Yeah, and they just got off and like were going to see like significant others, and it was so
right.
weird.
They were going to a hotel.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fucked up.
She was like, yeah, my boyfriend's gonna be waiting for me when I get there, and like, dude, you're just.
I love him so much.
You were just getting finger
Yeah, I was
hands
just
on the
gonna say.
plane. Like, god damn it, dude. God damn it.
Fucking skeezer.
Yeah,
Skis, what a fucking skis McKees.
Skis move.
You're getting finger jammed on the plane, and like, luckily I'm cool. You know, I'm not snitching on anybody for getting finger jammed.
Right. I mean, do your thing, but don't go fucking.
But it was a night. It was a night flight too. Like it was dark as fuck in there.
She fucking probably fucking jacked him off.
That's what I mean. She was.
And
getting,
then play with her husband's hair.
I've been on a Greyhound bus before. It gets pretty weird when the lights go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how like jerks off or like
whatever you want.
I tell you, I was on a bus in Beaver County, and it's kind of like a coach style bus, you know.
Yeah.
Nighttime. The weird thing was it was my birthday. This is probably 12 years ago.
Where are you heading to?
I was living in Beaver. Remember, me and Dino lived up Beaver County. So me and Dino were living up there, and I was like coming back from work or something, and this drunk chick literally got on the bus and was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing." She was like, "I'll suck your dick for $20."
Oh,
that never happened to me before. Like,
that's pretty.
What
cool.
does she look like?
Yeah, that's what.
Dude,
let's paint this picture.
I'm being completely honest. I have nothing to lie about here. she wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
6.
Yeah, she was
$20.
$20.
You're dead sober.
Dead sober. But here's the fucked up part. So she starts giving me brains. And
like on the bus?
On the bus. We're all the way in the back. And like there's no one 5 seats in front. Like no one knows what's
Is
going
this like a mega bus or is this like a Pat bus in Butler County?
No, it's not I want you, it's like a Greyhound bus, like where it's coach style seating.
Got you.
You know, so it's like nicer seats. So we're in the back. I'm getting some brains. And then.
How crowded is this bus?
Not very. I'd say there's probably 13 people. Bus holds 100.
Yeah,
they're
so
up towards
wide
the front.
open.
Yeah, WFO baby, wide fucking open. So I'm on the back, and my stop's coming up, so I can't make myself skeet real. I'm like trying to like run through the highlight reel, and then like I miss my stop, and I'm like fuck, and then like I miss the next stop, and then the dude's like,
you're missing them, or
yes.
you
trying to bust that nut, dog?
It was my birthday too, so then like I ended up like getting off the bus, like me and her, because it was the last stop. And then she was like, oh, you didn't even come. And I'm like, no, I know. And she was like, you can fuck me behind this dumpster. I don't care.
Nice.
Yeah, so like,
what
it was
a lady.
cool.
What a gem.
Yeah, I was like, the weird thing is, it was, you never believe this. I was like, can I get your number?
Yeah.
She was like, I don't have a cell phone. I'm like, all right, well,
that's crazy.
Nice to meet you.
Here's your $20.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Now that's the beginning of a rom-com.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
That old chestnut.
Yep. Bears receiver DJ Moore said he doesn't work out during off season. Says he just stays at Disney World, drinks Mountain Dew, and smokes cigars. Hey man, that sounds awesome. The stays at Disney World, like I don't know what that means.
Take it easy, Michael Jackson.
That seems a little weird, but I feel like there's like a big, like almost campus like at Disney World because when like I don't know. I feel like maybe does he mean he just goes to Disney World a lot? Because that's strange. Disney adults are weird. We all know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried. I think he's just saying this because.
How old's DJ Moore?
Fucking with
Probably
everybody.
Young, 23, 24, 5.
Come
yeah.
see DJ Moore when
All
he's
right, listen.
43.
Yeah.
When he says Disney World, he means a titty bar. When he says Mountain Dew, he means fucking booze.
Hennessy.
Yeah, and then when he says smoke cigars, he means fucking smoke weed.
Backwoods. Yeah, let's really stereotype them.
And it should say fucking skeezers.
Yeah, fucking skis.
Yeah, obviously.
It just goes to show, like some of these dudes are not like they're all just fucking freak athletes, man.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, a lot of them work hard, but like some of them don't gotta do
Right,
shit.
like a dude like that who doesn't do shit. Like by the time,
Imagine if he did do shit.
dude,
though.
once that T dips, dude, he ends up being like 500 pounds.
Yeah, you gotta capitalize on the T when you can.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Fruit Stripe gum discontinued after 50 years.
What?
You boys Fruit Stripe boys?
I used to
fuck
ran
with
out
the
of
fruit
flavor in
flavors
like 5 seconds.
So that's what I was about to say. Like
You
literally,
got a tattoo though.
did you get a tattoo that came with it?
The rapper was a tattoo.
Was it?
For sure.
I don't remember that.
Absolutely.
That's probably no. It says it actually on the package. What's it say? Vids in action tattoo on. Am I reading that right?
Vids in action, video and yeah. Does that say vids?
Yeah, vibes.
Vibes in action tattoos.
Yipes in action. That's the fucking zebra's name.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you were like, damn, dude, you're deep in
No,
this.
yeah, you know
I
a lot
made that
about
up. I
Fruit
bet
Stripe.
that's what it is.
Surely when he was a kid, I had like 12 tattoos.
Dude,
and
I
that
used to have
donkey
fucking
rode
throat
across his
tattoos.
chest.
I haven't had a piece of Fruit Stripe in forever.
Kind of want a piece now.
Yeah, well, out of business.
You,
That's
yeah,
how it
you
all
got
works.
you got to go to a store that fucking got stock.
Yeah, I was shocked that when I read this that it was still kicking.
They were good. Sometimes you get it be a little old. It's like crunchy.
Yeah,
like
it
break
breaks
up in
real
your
quick.
mouth.
But I feel like Big Red was always breaking in half. Like you had to get the Big Red quick, or it was going stale. On
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember they used to put them in
Big
foil?
Red's still around. I haven't seen Big Red.
Yeah,
in
Big
forever.
Red's
Big
still
Red
around.
juicy
Oh yeah,
fruit.
Big Red.
Juicy
Winter,
fruit's
what's
a
that?
good-
Winter
is a good
Fresh? or
gum.
whatever?
Yeah.
Dude, Big Red when you lick the label and put it on your forehead. Remember that?
No.
Oh my god, it would burn like hell. It would burn your skin. It would leave like a fucking.
Why would
What,
you
the
do it?
cinnamon?
Yeah, it was like one of those things like you did as stupid when you were a fucking kid.
Like the older kids told you
Yeah,
to do
you
it.
like
You're
lick the
okay.
label and you would put it on your arm real tight or put it on your fucking forehead and it would just burn the fuck out of you. Yeah, it was dumb.
Like,
You
look
don't
how-
remember doing that?
Look how tough I am.
I'm sure I did. If you did it, I'm sure
That's
I
what I
got
mean.
talked into doing it. Then they probably threw me down the hill or something afterwards.
Last one, Brazil making U.S. travelers prove they have at least $2K in their bank account before they could come in. Tired of these broke-ass U.S. motherfuckers coming in and not leaving fucking... 2K, like... I don't know. I guess if you're going to Brazil, you better have 2K, right? I've never been to Brazil.
I've never been there either. But I mean...
So people go down there like broke because they think Brazil is like
Yeah, I think
the
maybe,
third world
maybe,
country.
maybe,
everything's
like
cheaper
hippies are
there.
just going down there with fucking no money and just living on the land.
Like I
and-
got my backpack
Yeah,
and
sick
Yeah.
and
I'm in
these
a
fucking
backpack
dirty,
my
through-
canteen.
these dirty hippies.
Yeah.
They're going on a voyage. Like, I'm going to backpack across Brazil. I'm going to work at gathering nuts. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
like,
awesome.
dude, I live very bohemian lifestyle, man.
Like, dude, your armpits stink. Get away from me.
Yeah. Cold shell necklace.
So's your girlfriend's.
If I had to voyeur for my own food, I'd be so fucked within 1 week. I wouldn't even know where to start.
What, trying to get your own shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably die pretty quick myself.
quick.
You'd figure it out.
Yeah, kill my dog. Just get him, eat him first.
I'd be eating
first.
crab apples and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll be in your garden at your house.
Yeah, that's I don't know how to garden. I'm scared to take a fish off the hook.
I don't even like putting
Try
the worm
gardening. I think that's the best bet.
That's probably I might have a green thumb.
Risotto and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Risotto and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Bath Factory and Windows. You dream it, they build it. 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bath Factory and Windows. You can also find them at bathfactorywindows.com. 412-951-3939. 412-951-3939. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so in lieu of the snow, I hate people that like shovel their shit and then throw their snow into a clean street. Like I don't understand why you have to do that. Just throw it in on your grass.
It's inconsiderate.
Like they go out of their way to like put it in the middle of the street. Like, dude, people bitch the salt trucks don't come, then they clean your street and you like throw it in the middle of the street.
I think that's
so
illegal.
people run it
isn't
over. It is legal. It's stupid.
Yeah.
This one dude does it in the middle of commercial road. I have no idea why he does it. I never really pulled over to ask him.
Well, he knows. Like, he knows those plows are coming.
They already came.
Yeah, but commercial gets hit nonstop. I get it. That is, it's a wild move.
We seen some dude today just throwing like just
firing it in the
rifling
middle of the street.
into the street. Dude.
It's like if the sun's like pounding on that spot, like okay, maybe, but like people are weird.
It's
they,
clean. Just throw it like along the curb.
Yeah, or like push it to that little area between the curb and where you
throw
park.
Or throw it in your bed. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Why
right.
fire it? Like
this dude was
like
throwing
it's
it
like
in the middle of
almost
the
more
street.
work to throw it in the middle of the street.
He
they
was.
would do it.
Yeah.
He was firing it, dude. It was like a puff of fucking smoke, dude, because it was such.
I have like a weird memory. My dad was actually, it was real sunny out, but it was one of those ones where like snow was like, there was still snow. And my dad threw a couple like shovels in the middle of the street. But like in my dad's defense, it was like melting fast. And like it wasn't a lot. And I remember like a neighbor, I think him and a neighbor like got into it. That's a weird memory you just fucking
jolted,
unlocked there. But yeah, I think my dad might be in the middle of the.
What the hell is his problem?
I don't think he does though. It's like the only time I ever seen him do that ever. Like a one-time thing. I remember thinking it was kind of crazy, but like I said, it was very sunny out and the snow was melting, so I think that was kind of his thinking there.
Like I've done my driveway, like we're like my street's totally rat fucked, and like the plows weren't down yet, and like if it's right there, I'm fine. I'll throw it in the middle of the street too.
Yeah,
what's the difference?
Yeah.
Some people were bitching about people in Buffalo throwing snow on other people's seats as they were cleaning their seat off. Like what? Well, it's every man for themselves, dude.
Right.
You're in an every man for himself situation.
It must have been a wet snow because I seen like this one lady
carrying blocks,
like carrying like big chunks of snow.
Yeah.
You can only do that if it's like semi like wet.
Yeah, I think it was pretty packed, and you just pick up your seat and you carry it out and throw it out in the rotunda.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do, right?
I'd have sold them tickets faster.
Oh, the game looked fun though. If you're a Buffalo fan, you're throwing that snow in the air. That looks fun.
It would have been fun to be there for the whole weekend if you're like, you know what I mean, be at the field.
Snowed in.
Yeah, cutting up at the field all day. I'd be like, dude, you got to let me meet some of the players. I'll shovel the snow. I got to meet some players. That's a fair trade.
Them players don't want to meet nobody.
I know they don't want to. If they want a guy that shovels like me, they're going to
Yeah, they're making fun of you. Like, look at this idiot shoveling snow for $20 an hour so I can play my game and get paid millions.
Meanwhile, I'm like, look at this idiot. Watching me shovel snow. I'm getting paid.
I made $600 on his football card.
I just gained 17 Instagram followers. Sucker. Thanks for the pic, Josh.
What do you got, Choli?
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, okay. So mine's snow related as well. And I know the weather in Pittsburgh, it gets a little crazy. But how can you be so wrong with the snow as they were today? Say, oh, it's going to stop by 6 a.m. Everything's going to be fine. Go ahead, do your shoveling. What time did it stop snowing? Like fucking noon.
It snowed that long.
It snowed steady till
How
noon.
can you be 6 hours off, dude?
Yeah, it would. I would believe me. I was out there. I wouldn't lie to you.
With all the technology they got, you can't
They
fucking
just kept
narrow
like
that
pushing
down.
it back and pushing it. I'm just like,
that's what it's. Yeah.
So when you guys go out and you got to hit, do you got to go back around and like resalt and re?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we took a
man.
break today and then went.
it was like
went
to the
back.
point. I'm like, it was 9. I'm like, it's gonna snow for 3 more hours. I'm like, let's take a break and come back when it's done because it's like. You're just defeated. At
Yeah,
that
we were
point.
out there at 3. So the places we did first had
done.
more snow
Yeah, right.
when we went back around than they did the first time we went around.
Because you can't really wait till noon to come out.
No.
Like people want you out, but like you're not really like I did every.
How do you bill for that though? How does that like?
Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, I would just assume like people would cry so bad like they, in the morning if you went and it snowed again, but if you didn't show up they'd be whining.
It's gonna be like one bill, but it'll probably be heftier than just like
that's fair. If you did it twice, you did it twice.
There's more labor, there's more product.
Right.
Somebody got to pay for it.
Fucking right.
You got to clear it in the morning and in the afternoon.
Yeah. You want your shit.
And the thing
clear,
is, the later you do it, it sucks more because then there's fucking everybody's on the road. Right. Middle of the night when you do it, beautiful.
Dude,
you run through them, bam, bam,
like
bam.
9 today. Like I was like driving back home, and there must have been a wreck on the parkway. There was cars everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even really get around that good. That's what, like we went out at like 3, and everything was going good.
Yep.
And then it just like
kept
it was just
dumping.
like a
Just
steady.
kept on snowing.
Yeah,
and it was like big flakes.
It was, dude, on the thing it was like about an inch of snow should fall. It was 3 inches
easily.
Yeah.
Are you guys going blowers? Or are you going straight plows? Are you going
I
shovels?
plowed, but like when we came back out, I got these heavy duty leaf blowers, dude. They're strong as shit. And plus, it was during the day, so like you could
At
use
3 in the
them.
morning, you can't use it because motherfuckers will be crying.
Yeah, fucking right.
So we got shovels and fucking plows.
But even to shovel it, what's not like when it's this cold, it's really not that heavy.
Nah.
Yeah,
But that blowing it was
light.
nice in the afternoon. I mean, dude, like I think this is definitely like everyone here is just like, because Jack hit me up today, like, dude, he was like, he was real busy, and then I was like doing snow. Like everyone here just got their ass kicked today, I think.
Yeah, food poisoning.
Yeah.
I took my first poop in ID Labs. Still shaking off the food poisoning.
Oh, real shit.
That's kind of. I was like,
Taylor.
when I was pooping. When I was like, man, I never pooped in here before. We've been coming here for a long time.
I just took my first one here too.
That was your first one too.
Before the show started,
You guys
remember
are popping
I
butthole
took my
cherries.
coat off and
Oh,
left.
shit.
Nice. You pooped here before, Shirley?
No, I haven't shat here before, no.
Yeah, I've shit.
You have?
Yeah.
A bunch of times?
No, we went over at that restaurant during them taco nights. I might have to come over, drop a steamer after that. I remember the one night I had to.
We wouldn't mind a taco right now.
$2 tacos. They were good. Then you take a nice little steamer. Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Z-Bird?
Well, this brings up Saturday. We were hanging out, guys were having a good time watching playoff football game, and our one buddy wants a pat on the back because he's doing the dry January, and it's kind of a smack in the face to recovering addicts, especially when you don't have any kind of a problem at all. And like I was informed by another person on the podcast that that month that all the drinking they gave up, they had like 3 White Claws in 1 month.
He like told me I'm doing a dry January, and this is like he told me this like last week, and I'm like, did you go like ham in December that I don't know about? Like you take it a little hard? And he's like, no, I had like 3 beers all month. I'm like, yeah, that's what I figured. What are you doing a dry January for, bro?
Yeah, he's looking for fucking accolades.
Yeah, and it's just like you probably weren't going to drink all month anyway. So like
Right.
it's just
What a
like
layup.
what?
What a layup.
Well, yeah.
That's like me saying, oh, you know what? I gave up smoking cigarettes.
Or
You don't
no,
smoke
it's like me.
cigarettes?
I don't
being-
smoke cigarettes.
Right.
You know, like I'll make up a holiday. Oh, we're gonna celebrate No Dad November. You know? like, what'd you do to earn that? I never met my fucking dad. Like, you know what I mean? It's No Dad November.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
going to
have a- I
talk.
don't have a dad
I'm
this
not
month.
going to talk to him all month.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to my old man all month. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I think I asked him that too. I'm like, you go a little heavy around the holidays, or?
Yeah, right. Because that's usually when people are
'Cause I
like,
sure as fuck was.
yeah,
But you know what?
I'm not very dry right
don't
now.
Maybe February. It's just, you know.
The people, it's like with someone who really would need that. Like it's you hear them.
I think I've done a dry one before, but it was like I deserved it. You know, I earned it. I mean, like
yeah, that's
December-
right. You earned it.
Yeah, I earned it.
I think I did like a November just because I was like, I need a November.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I did that shit in like 2012, I think. That shit was-
Yeah, and he was like talking. Like I don't know if he thought it was new or what. He said, "I'm doing that dry January." I was like, "What? You smoked crack last month? What's going on?"
Like, but dude, are you taking like, what are they called? Fucking, what the fuck what did Burns call them? Oh my God, I can't think of it. The drugs, they're,
Disco biscuits?
not disco biscuits. What? I can't. Designer.
Oh yeah,
designer
You got some
drugs.
designer drugs.
Yeah, you got them, them Gucci shrooms, dog. You're acting weird as fuck.
them Gucci shrooms.
But yeah, I thought that was disrespectful for him to do that.
To me, especially around me.
Yeah, I
yeah.
had turned to Z-Bird. I was like, you offended here? Like, this is fucking, I feel like this is something you should be offended about.
I'm offended for you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it to my attention.
Like, yeah, dude, you're gonna have to drink like an alcoholic for a little bit before we let you go with this.
You
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
up to I survived dry January, and you get a couple Facebook likes, and you know, what I mean,
Yeah,
good
I don't
for
know.
you.
I don't know if we pucked him in the drinking or not. I can't remember. No.
Oh, he's not giving up dry January. Once he's set in, he's already halfway through.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it was like would have been the perfect day to drink. All your friends are hanging out. watching
I
the
do like
football
to see the
games.
people that have like tried to do it and they break.
Yeah.
And they just like ring that bell. You know what I mean? They're like, you know what?
This ain't for
Wild
me.
card weekend, I don't care anymore. This New Year stressed me out enough already.
Joe did that down at Dave's one time. I was like, dude, just have a fucking beer. He said, you know what? I think I am going to have a beer. And I was like, yeah. And Jack was like, dude, he hasn't drank in like a year.
I got a gear grinder. So how about my gear grinder last week? Remember I was talking about the dude smashing the boxes and like staring at
Yeah.
Dude, some listener sent Zebra a picture. I'm 95% sure of the guy that smashes the boxes. And like, was it pretty much exactly how I described them?
Exactly how you described it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It has to be that guy. Was that his boy or what was that?
No, it wasn't his boy. They know this person from that Dollar General because they're from out that area.
Oh,
and
okay.
when you said the lunatic who smashes boxes and stares at people, like it narrowed it down.
Yeah.
You narrowed the
right.
field down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that's crazy, Billy.
Yeah,
You know?
Zebra sent me a picture. Is this him? I'm like,
It's
it has
crazy,
to be.
Billy.
I'm like 95% sure that's him.
Unless there's someone else out there staring at people while they smash.
That's a
boxes.
dangerous move, taking a picture of that cat.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. And I'm like, man, am I on this guy? I didn't know if that was like his boy and he let him know, like they're talking about you on this podcast. Because like, I kind of don't want to be on that guy's radar.
Yeah, I guess I'll never go to that Dollar General
ever again. Yeah, put it on the list. I got a gear grinder. So LJ got like this baby Merlin suit. I'm not hating on. Actually, this is more of like a fuck up on my part than anything. The baby Merlin sleep suit is unbelievable.
The fuck is that?
It's a sleep suit. You put your baby in, and it's like real puffy, and like it keeps their like arms like back, and when they put them in this thing, like they'll sleep for hours, dude.
It's like a snowsuit.
It's like I called him like when I first put it on him, I called him like Ralphie's brother because he like can't put your arms down. It's like that. So we've been putting him in that. It's been unbelievable. He's been sleeping like a gem. But the other night I lotioned him up real good before bedtime.
You greased him up.
I greased him up. He got that Irish dry skin. So I'm greasing him up, and then I go to put him in the snowsuit or in the sleep suit. I couldn't get this dude in the sleep suit. It was, he was all
It was
low.
like resting a grease pig.
You didn't let it dry up
Dude,
first?
not enough. I thought I did, and like it's not that easy to get into it, like just like without the lotion, but with the lotion, dude, I was like sweating. I'm like pulling this dude's leg. He was the champ. He's just looking at me like, dude, what the fuck's going on? And Lean's like, dude, you got him in that yet? I'm like, he's all greased up, and I can't fucking get him in, dude.
Jack, CYS is coming. You're greasing your kid up and put him in a straitjacket.
Yeah, dude, it was funny as fuck. It took me 15 minutes to get this kid in this fucking sleep suit.
So if he wasn't all lotioned up, he just slid right in.
You don't slide right in. It's still like, but it doesn't take. You don't break a sweat while doing it.
Dude,
you
it's
know?
like you ever were like a kid and you didn't dry off good enough and try to put on your T-shirt.
Yeah.
And you're like stuck
Try to
in
put
your
your
T-shirt.
socks on.
Yeah, exactly. And he, like I said, he took it like a champ. He wasn't screaming or anything, but I had him fucked up. I'm like holding one arm, trying to like jimmy it through, dude, and it's just not going anywhere. I'm sliding off. Fuck, and I'm like, dude, I greased you up.
You're falling off his body
I
parts.
greased you up too good, buddy. But yeah, no, it's not really. I'm my own gear grinder because the sleep suit's awesome.
Dude,
I'm talking about
I'm
them.
like, dude, like fucked up with you. You'll do that. Like,
Yeah, you're gonna fuck up.
dude, like my kid had a blowout, and like you don't realize, like I'm like, shit, I gotta get this shirt off. I don't want to cut it. I don't ruin the shirt. There's shit everywhere.
Yeah, right.
So I took it back over her head and go like a little shit on her face.
face.
But really, if you look at their arms, like they're made for you to pull the arms out real
Yeah,
easy and
they're
take
real.
them down.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's why they got them little like things
yeah.
on them.
Now,
yeah.
well, I know now.
Yeah, those things stretch pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But it's made for them. If they have a blowout, you can take it below and
I went over his head.
taking the shit over their head.
But like I went over his head, but I put my hand on the shit instead and like went up. You know what I mean? Like,
I've cut clothes off my kids before.
have you?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, those onesies.
They grow so quick, dude.
Yeah,
so
dude.
So
This
you
dude's
got
like-
10 onesies.
This dude's
they
wearing
shit
like
through
6
one.
months shit already.
Cut that motherfucker, throw it away.
Yeah,
dude.
if they get like constipated and it's like 2 days later and they shit, you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
throw that
Drop the
away.
bomb on you.
it's crazy,
Drop
dude.
the bomb.
Yeah, I don't. You could put all the bleach you want. That
Yeah,
is
if
a
you get one of
turd
those
stain.
like onesies that don't zip down, like they only like, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
only come up like you're fucked there. There's a
That's
couple
old
ways you get
school
fucked
right
up.
there, yeah.
The old school ones. But yeah, I had him. He was just staring at me like, "You're my dad, dude." I fucked up, buddy. I never put a baby in a sleep suit all lotioned up before. It's not as easy. It's not as easy as it looks, my man.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them. They have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Before we jump into what would Greenfield do, real quick, if you'd like to help us out, we got some stuff coming up in the future. Sign up for our Patreon. It's $5 a month. I'll be honest, you're not going to get like any additional footage right now, anything extra. And you're going to get you're just helping support the podcast. I see people most of the time. I think people understand that. I don't want to we're selling you falsehoods. We do got some bigger things coming up moving forward. It's going to cost a little bit of money. If you would like to help support the podcast, we really appreciate it. If you can't afford, it's still okay. Once you listen every week, just make sure you hit that like button. Maybe leave a comment and share. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so we gotta think of some St. Patty's Day merch before we. I wanted to sell ILM merch, See, if everyone's like, "Are you out of your mind?" I don't know. I thought ILM merch would fly off the shelves.
Yeah, to a certain community.
Yeah.
That you don't want to be a part of, Jack.
Why don't? Yeah, I guess if it's. I didn't think it all the way through. Z-Bird fucking was the rational thinker there. He's like, "Dude, are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." What are you talking about? I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." No way in the world can we do that. But there was a point where I was like sketching out like ILM merch for the podcast, like a fucking lunatic, and not using my mind. And Z-Bird, being the rational thinker he is, it's usually the other way around.
Yeah,
but it was funny. But yeah, we got to get some St. Patrick's Day shit up. Let's see what would Greenfield do.
Whoop whoop.
Can the age you are now beat up 21-year-old you? So Sledgen, our boy from Hazelwood, tweeted this one out. So can the age you are now beat up 21-year-old you?
Yeah, I wasn't tough when I'm not tough. No tough guy now, but I'm in way better shape. I was all strung out and shit.
I don't know. I think 21-year-old me really didn't give a fuck. So I think he would beat up me.
Got to be faster and like.
I thought I was invincible.
Right.
Everybody thought they were invincible.
You're definitely stronger now, you would think.
I'm definitely stronger now than I was then.
Yeah.
But I didn't give a fuck then.
Right.
You know, I was a different person then.
You think differently.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, crazy Anthony would have beat up fucking normal Anthony.
I think I could beat a 21-year-old Jack now, but like
he's gonna give you a hell of a fight, bud.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the age where we start doing steroids. That was way later.
26.
Like I don't want any parts.
Well, that Androstein, that was around 20. That was around 21.
Yeah.
Everybody got all mad.
We're always on that.
Started cutting their sleeves off their shirt.
I'm way more
I'd
late.
taking me down now.
Carlo cut all his fucking shirts. He cut all the sleeves off every shirt.
Dude, I remember being 21. You're a little goofier. You got a bunch of more energy. Your testosterone's better.
And your mind is different. You think
your mind
fucking
is way
invincible.
different. Yeah, I think 21-year-old me might fuck me up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm like, hey, bud. Hey,
Yeah, take it easy.
Hey,
What are you so mad about?
hey, come on, let's have a beer and talk this over.
Drink a water.
I'd be like, wake up. Wake up.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you're fucking up everything for 42-year-old us. You're not setting a good stage right now, my man.
It's 21-0 Bills.
Yeah.
This is a bad precedent.
Right.
Yeah.
We tried to make a good comeback, but we just fell short.
Like, you think it's going to get better after this homeless shelter. It doesn't. It takes about 15 years till things start getting good. So, saddle up, partner. You got to wait till you're about 35 till things start going up.
He said, saddle up, partner.
You're not even close, kid.
Yeah, you got about 12 rehabs to go.
nowhere near rock bottom.
No.
Yeah, you got it.
You'll be praying for the Washington City mission 6 months from now, you little crack baby. You'd be like, fuck, I never had it so good when I was living at the homeless shelter.
You little crack baby.
Talking to yourself.
Yeah, where was I? 21 years old. I was living in Ocean City. Yeah, I don't want that smoke. We were still getting in like fist fights and jumping people at like 21. Yeah, no fucking way. Fucking go to bed at 9:30 now, and I'm talking about maybe I would hang with 21-year-old me.
I'm exhausted right now.
No, yeah. I've had diarrhea for 3 days. I think I might be able to beat up 21-year-old me. Oh, fucking delusional. Fucking walk sideways down steps.
Dude, oh my God. It told me so. I'm like, yeah, I do it too.
Dude, they get steep. You gotta go again.
It's so
those
weird.
basement steps.
Yeah, well, for us, it's me. It's the basement, and it's the ones that go upstairs. Like, I caught myself doing it the other day. I'm like,
yep.
Hey, when you start taking one step at a time, then you know you're fucking getting
I got
old.
so ripped.
Coming down steps?
No, just on like this ice.
Oh, yeah,
on
shoveling
Sunday
snow.
night. We were walking down. It was just like a ice spot, dude. And I just ate shit.
Did shit go flying? Like shovel foam?
Nah, I know how to fall. Like, I don't put my hands out. I just kind of brace
it
for impact. And then I'm like, the other day, I'm like, why am I sore here? And then it came back to me, oh yeah.
Yeah, took a
You
tumble.
just fell on concrete hard as fuck.
Plus, well, we were both in bad shape that morning of snow removal.
I can't believe you guys had to do that. All right, last one, and we'll get out of here. You come one pint of ice cream for each ejaculation. The ice cream is lactose-free and changes flavor depending on the preference of your partner. The only drawback is that everyone on Earth knows you have this superpower, including Joe Biden, and he's desperate to have a taste. So you ejaculate ice cream, and your partner could change flavors anytime they want. But the downfall is that everybody knows that you're giving out this fire cream.
Yeah.
And they're harassing you for it. Yeah. And Joe Biden really wants a taste.
So Joe
Biden's going to be harassing you.
So you have to give it to him, or he just
you give it to him straight.
It's kind of up to you. That's kind of the question.
Straight from the spigot.
Are you giving Joey B a taste, or are you telling him to kick rocks?
I'm telling him to kick rocks.
He's just going to be harassing you all the time.
I can take the harassment.
He's going to smell your hair.
Yeah, knowing he ate my kids is a different story.
This might be one of the weirdest things I've ever heard on this.
You giving Joey Biden a taste?
No.
He's the president, John.
I don't care.
Show some respect.
I don't even understand this premise.
It means that when you come ice cream, you give Joe Biden a taste.
Let me get a little bit of that butter, John.
Yeah. You give him a fucking quart.
Yeah.
Some cotton candy.
Yeah, sweetened girl. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
If you could come one flavor ice cream, let you eat it, you know what I mean? So what flavor would you like to
Baskin Robbins
come?
peanut butter chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I would go with Hagen.
John was ready. He was thinking about this.
I would go with Hagen Under the Stars.
What's in that?
It's like a peanut. It's chocolate, but it has this huge peanut butter ripple going through it.
Nice.
It's but it's hard. You know what I mean? It's not
I
soft.
know what you're talking about.
It's so fire.
Haagen-Dazs has a nice spin-off of that.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Hagen is it's on.
Or it is Hagen. It's Hagen. Yeah.
Under the Stars.
Yeah. It's the real cream too.
Yeah, it's
$3. It's cheap as fuck.
Did I tell you about that?
Yeah. So you told me about that, and then I just bought it, not remembering that, and I ran it up. It was $1.99, dude.
Oh,
and I was
man.
shocked.
Just giving it away.
Yeah, and like, but it's the real ingredients. It's not what do they call? You told me about.
Don't ever when the ice cream says frozen dairy dessert.
Yeah,
it's not real ice cream.
Dessert, yep.
That when it says ice cream, like milk ice cream, that's real ice cream.
Yep.
But when it's frozen dairy dessert, it's water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Frosty.
I'd like to come turtle, and I give Joey here, Joe. You want a scoop? Fucking here you go. Have a scoop, buddy.
Then he'd be I mean, if you gave him some, you think he wouldn't leave you alone?
You got Uncle Joe Biden harassing
if you think you're lonely now,
harassing you for a taste.
Wait until tonight.
Surely, when you coming?
Oh man, I don't.
I would definitely do.
You look like a sherbet kind of guy.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I don't know, dude. I've been in the Rocky Road lately. Dude.
Oh,
Imagine coming that would
what
hurt.
Is in
That's
Rocky Road?
Marshmallows.
There's everything.
Chocolate, some nuts.
Yes, everything's in there.
That doesn't sound bad.
It's not
Rocky.
great.
I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I go through phases.
Yeah,
Like, I used to be a big sherbet guy. Give me some rainbow sherbet.
Really?
I'll smash
That was a
rainbow
good
sherbet,
guess.
dude.
You kinda look like a
Sherbet is good, but it's like one of those things I just never ever have.
You gotta have the hankling.
You
for
know
it.
what the best fucking ice cream I ever had was? It comes in like a little plastic container, like a to go, like a takeout container, and it's like it's a real creamy fucking thing. It has caramel and chocolate, like
throughout the whole thing.
like ripples through.
Yeah. It's
fucking
like kind of that peanut
fire.
butter shit he's talking
But that
about.
shit's like it's so expensive. I can't remember what brand it is, but it's
I
expensive.
need to go
as
get
fuck.
some ice cream. Like
I'm about
right
to go
now.
get some. Yeah, let's wrap
Yeah.
this up.
All right.
We're all gonna
break.
come ice cream.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. Don't forget to grab your tickets on Eventbrite. I'll have links posted all over social media for the comedy show coming up this Friday, January 19th. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be me, Joey Welsh, Mike Travers, my buddy Monty Rabner, and headlining is going to be Johnny Evans. He's hilarious. So I hope to see all you guys there. Everyone have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.